Welcome in, Cancer. So we are going to look at September 2024 Virgo season. We're going to look at what area in life needs more structure, how you can take better care of your physical and mental health, and what are you not seeing this month. So we are in Virgo season. Things that could be highlighted this month will be health, your routine, how you are showing up for others, how you are moving out into the world, how you are of service to others, what you bring to the table. Virgo is all about the details. So if you're feeling extra perfectionist this month, that's probably why. But welcome in, Cancer. How are you? So I'm going to pull an oracle card for each question, and then we'll dive in a little deeper with 3 tarot cards. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. I'm Heather with Heather's Healing, and I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with, these cards are like I'm done being shuffled. What area of life needs more structure for Cancer? What do we need to know about structure for Cancer this September 2024? And I'm recording this on September 6th, 2024. Co-create. Oh, I love that. So we have an owl. We have, I don't know if you can see the face on this cat, but he looks a little annoyed. And then it looks like there's an egg down here saying, co-create. It's card number 40. Let's look at that. Co-create. Gemini had a similar message about inviting in new energy into their structure, into their daily routine. So maybe that's what you're being asked, is to co-create something new into your life. So 3 cards. What do we need to know about this co-create for Cancer? What do we need to know? 3 cards, please. Wow, interesting. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse. I'm wondering, Cancer, are you guys feeling a little stressed out, anxiety? Are you worried, really worried about something? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So we've got the Page of Swords in reverse. This can be feeling very defensive. The Page of Swords in reverse, this can speak of like gossip or throwing a tantrum because maybe things aren't going your way. But I see this energy as when you aren't standing in your power and you are feeling out of sorts. This is how you respond when you are not standing in your power. It's like it's not even necessarily negative. It's just a slightly destructive way of being. And what they're saying is it's not so much destructive as it is a waste of time, or you're wasting your time on things that don't really matter, when you could be creating something beautiful or creating something that brings value to your life. This is sort of like a distraction type of energy too, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it feels like Spirit is asking you to co-create. Maybe there's just the need to connect with other people, kind of just pulling yourself out of a funk if maybe you've been feeling in a funk, which is easy to do because I feel like things have just been kind of negative. So if you follow the news, be careful what you consume, I would say. This month, that's not going to help you. You're just going to want to do more of this, distracting yourself. So be careful what you consume. We have the Death card here, but it's in reverse. this type of energy has been coming up a lot this month. This is clinging to the past, refusing to change, almost being defiant to change. And if you're feeling like you're in a funk and you're kind of feeling like life isn't very magical or things just really suck, this is not going to be helpful energy. So I feel like Cancer, you guys are really being asked to make a real effort to co-create something different. Co-create something different to bring more joy into your life. Maybe you need a little less structure and routine. Maybe you need to mix it up a little bit more. It also feels like a need to have something that you're physically doing so you're staying out of your mind, so you're staying out of anxiety, so that you're focused on doing something that's creating something beautiful for yourself, someone else. It could just be being in service to others. It's also a way to distract yourself in a positive way. So, and you're not going to want to do this. I'll just tell you, with this type of energy, you're probably not going to want to do this. And the challenge is do it anyway. So Cancer, create something beautiful. Get out of your head, get out of the worry, stop thinking about the past. Also, don't be worried about the future either. So it feels like just really needing to get grounded here. And one of the best ways to get grounded is to do something you really enjoy, do something that's going to make that somebody else will really enjoy, because that will help you feel better. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, which is, how can Cancer take better care of their physical and mental health? How can Cancer take better care of their physical and mental health this month? I'm hearing take action. I feel like that's kind of the same message up here. It's, physically moving your body, physically doing stuff. Even if it's just going for a walk every day, physical movement is going to help. All right, let's see what card we get here. How can Cancer take better care of their physical and mental health this September? Ooh, I like this card. It says serendipity. Ooh, I love that. I love this kind of lime green color on here. It's a beautiful color that brings in a lot of joy and hope. It feels like inviting magic back into your life, looking for the beautiful things, being childlike, being playful, disconnecting from this really heavy, dense energy up here, connecting with play, being around children, being around animals. Animals do this for me. Just watching them be carefree, playing, just enjoying life, enjoying the simplicity that can be life if we invite that in. And the serendipity that really, in order to have that, you're going to need to be kind of out and about. I feel like I do really feel like for Cancer, your physical and mental health are going to be better if you are, and this goes for everybody all the time, but this is coming up specifically for Cancer during the month of September. Be outside as much as possible, play, physical movement is going to be really helpful. Let's pull 3 more cards. What else does Cancer need to know about serendipity? I'm hearing be carefree. How can you invite in carefree energy? And they're saying be less heady. Get out of your head. 3 cards. What else does Cancer need to know about serendipity? What else does Cancer need to know about serendipity? Tower in reverse. Queen of Swords. Didn't like that. Freak. Okay. Let me shuffle these a couple of times. Wow, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. What in the world here? Serendipity. This energy, well, maybe not so much the Queen of Swords. But these energies are definitely not serendipity. That's total opposite energy here. So we have the Tower coming up underneath the Page of Swords. You know, I feel like, I mean, not that you guys are going to have a Tower moment, but it's almost like you're like, what are you dreading? Are you waiting for the shoe to drop? Are you waiting for something bad to happen? That's kind of what I feel here. It feels like waiting for like the next thing, like the next disaster. Why are you expecting something bad to happen, Cancer? So the Tower is feeling, it can be feeling trapped, feeling imprisoned, not able to let go of something. Maybe not able to let go of worry. Are you unable to allow yourself to dream and play and be carefree? Maybe you feel like you need to be super serious. You're being invited to do the exact opposite. Be as light and carefree as you possibly can. I do feel like with this Queen of Swords under the Death card, the Death card in reverse is talking about clinging to the past, not able to let go. Very similar energy to the Tower in reverse. I feel like this month you're going to get a lot of clarity around what is it that you need to let go of. I feel like the Queen of Swords is representing the energy coming in for you. If you can allow yourself to relax and play and get out of your head, get out of your worry and concern, and just be in the moment, I feel like that's where you're going to find a lot of clarity on how to move through whatever is blocking you, whatever's keeping you down, the repetitive, stagnant thoughts and ways of being. I feel like you're going to get a lot of clarity this month, but you do need to give yourself the gift of play and just being more carefree. The 7 of Swords, I feel like this is the worry and anxiety that's stealing your joy. And you can you can change this. This is totally your decision to allow yourself to stay in a place of anxiety and worry over something that hasn't even happened, might not ever happen. This is getting out of fear. This is totally your choice. It's almost like, gosh, it's like, are you punishing yourself? Do you feel like you need to punish yourself by staying in a negative frame of mind or being really worried about the future? And again, this is a collective read, so this might not apply to all cancers, but it's applying to enough that it's coming through pretty strong. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. But yeah, and if you're having a really hard time, Cancer, lightening up, connect with. Do you have some happy friends? Do you have people that are like naturally positive people that always kind of see things on the brighter side? Hang out with some of those people for a little bit. And I totally get that, because I feel like our natural way of being, if we allowed ourselves to be our natural way of being without all of our worldly conditioning, it would be to be happy and joyful. But I feel like as life goes on, some of us, myself included, have a tendency to lean more on the pessimistic side. So find your optimistic friends, hang out with them, listen to music that makes you feel good, read and listen to things that make you feel good, that help boost your energy. You might even want to go and have some energy work done. Maybe that will help with some of this really stagnant energy. But also physical movement will help with that too. Okay, so what is Cancer not seeing this month? What are they not seeing? What is Cancer not seeing? So last question here. What is Cancer not seeing? I'm hearing they're not seeing the joy and the blessings that are surrounding them. They're too caught in a steel cage. Never-ending story. So the card's number 37. It says never-ending story. It's a very frustrated looking fairy. She's got a mirror sitting next to her. She's sitting on top of a, oh, what do you call those things? Hourglass. Frustrated. This is just day in, day out, same thing over and over again. It's how life beats you down. It's that type of energy. So again, this is a message to step out of this density, do something different. Maybe you need a change of scenery. Maybe it's time to take a vacation, do something different, do something fun. I don't think you're realizing how much of your day-to-day routine is really starting to get to you. Invite in some new energy. Co-create something new. Co-create, that can be with spirit, that can be with people that you really enjoy being around. It could be with nature. So 3 cards. What does Cancer need to know about this never-ending story? What does Cancer need to know about this never-ending story? 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Nice. Okay. And 6 of Cups. Again, talking about releasing yourself from the past. So we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and it's under the Page of Swords. It's under the Tower card. So this is being, so upright, the 4 of Pentacles talks about financial stability, retirement, maybe being a little overly possessive, but in reverse, this is about, it can be hoarding, or it can be really trying to control your situation, trying to control all parts of your life. It's like micromanaging your life, micromanaging the people in your life. Like you're trying really hard to create you're trying to create the way you want life to present itself to you. It doesn't work like that. And trying to micromanage everything is really going to keep you very stuck. It's also the type of energy that is going to put you in the framework of like, what's the next bad thing that's going to happen, or how can I avoid like the next calamity? It's that type of energy here. So ease up on the control, ease up, let yourself be a little more flexible and free flowing. We have the 6 of Cups, and it could be that you're just, maybe you've gone through a recent loss. Maybe there's been some big changes in your life. I mean, we all have big changes, but maybe this is fairly recent for some of you. So maybe it's just kind of thrown you into a little bit of a funk. But the 6 of Cups in reverse, this is unrealistic expectations and being, again, focused on past stories. Are you worried that if you become really happy that, I don't know, I'm not sure what this fear is, but it's being focused on the past. It's being focused on how things have not worked out for you, how people have done you wrong, how you have had your feelings hurt with other people, and maybe that's why the challenge here is to co-create. You're being invited or asked to trust people, to create something beautiful with other people. And I love that we have coming in here at the end here, the 7 of Pentacles. This is planning planting seeds, planting new seeds in your life, planting new thoughts, planning and planning a future that you want to be a part of. And yeah, you can't control everything that happens in your life, and you certainly can't control other people, but you can control what you are inviting into your life. You can control what you are watching, seeing, and participating in. So start really kind of thinking, how can you break out of the monotony of your everyday? What are things that make you really happy, and how can you invite in more of that type of energy? See your life as blooming and blossoming into something beautiful rather than withering and dying. You know, it's the opposite energy. So you're really being asked to plant some new seeds, and letting go of whatever these past stories are is going to be really it's going to be really important, and I think there's going to be a lot of focus on that this month, whether you want to focus on that or not. So rather than trying to run from that, embrace it, see what those past stories are trying to show you so you can release that and let it go. And if you'd like to dive into this a little deeper, my info's below if you'd like to book a one-on-one. Cancer, hang in there. You can do it. Find happy people, happy places, bring beauty in, invite joy into your life. All right, Cancer, have a wonderful Virgo season. Have a fantastic September, and we'll see you soon.